I enlisted because I didn't want to wait years just to get out and see the galaxy. I wanted to go somewhere, see new worlds, look up at a sky no one's ever seen before.
It's been a dream of mine since before I can remember. So I would be honored to become a captain someday. We need to learn everything we can.
You're not gonna die. Not if I have anything to say about it.
This can't be right.
Time to impact. 1 minute.
Jara, I need you to do the right thing.
The fate of the negotiations, the interests of the Federation, and the prospect for peace may very well depend on it.
Captain's log, stardate 57931.4. Starfleet has tasked us with a mission of the highest priority. 2 formerly peaceful neighbors are now on the brink of war. While protocol might suggest we alert Starfleet about our situation, I think we're better off keeping this to ourselves.
You go first. No time to fight me on this.
If we can't go to warp, we're sitting ducks here. It puts the mission and everyone on the ship at risk.
They respect one thing, and that is force.
Our losses are mounting. Yours are just beginning.
Look out! We're being hailed by the USS Titan.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Resolute.
We're up against something greater than we can imagine.
The Takan were once the most advanced, most powerful civilization in the galaxy.
How dare you disturb me?
Portal 6-3. We need your help.
Fascinating.
Check out where I'm hanging out. Pretty cool, huh? Welcome back to the Collector Zone. I'm Jeff Dickinson, and we're hanging out in the world of Star Trek. Or, to be more precise, Star Trek Resurgence. This came out in May 23rd, 2023. 6 months later, we get a physical copy because it was originally released digitally, and I wanted a physical copy. So let's go ahead and check out the unboxing. Man, I'm pretty excited about this one. So, if you guys remember, they didn't release the physical copies of this until recently. That's what the back looks like. But yeah, man. I wanted to play it. I wanted to get it when it first came out. Of course, you know, I try to avoid paying full price. But when this physical copies come out, you just don't know how many is going to be around. Maybe we'll get surprised and get a instruction manual. No. But this is what the disc looks like. Pretty cool. So yeah. Jonathan Frakes makes a comeback here. Plays Riker. They have this dude that sounds just like Spock. Dead Ringer. There you go. But yeah. Let's go ahead and pop this bad boy in and go on a venture where no man or gamer has gone before. Yeah, I was happy to get that physical copy because, you know, like I mentioned before, I was a collector. And also, like I just mentioned, Jonathan Frakes is reprising his role. We got Patrick Stewart and Brent Spiner. So we got some next-gen guys coming in to play, characters in this game. We got Chris Pine. So from the J.J. Abrams era, he's popping in with that guy Zachary who played Spock. Can't remember his last name. But yeah, I'm looking forward to being surprised with this game. So let's go ahead and check out some settings here. I don't want to see any subtitles. Let's see here. So I guess subtitle, check it. Oh, wait a minute, you check it, probably comes on. Alright, so let's go ahead and I'm going to hit the cancel because I'm going to leave it as is. I'm going to experience the game as they set it up. Choices, what's that? Let's see here. Okay, well, I guess you could do that and do this choice thing. I have no clue what the hell that is, but good luck, guys. Let's see here, credits. Star Trek Resurgence. We'd like to thank the following people. No, we're not going to do that right now. Alright. I want to play the game. Now, being that this is a storyline-driven video game, I'm not going to talk much, but I will chime in occasionally. I'm not going to make a long-ass video, so I'm not playing the whole damn game, okay? Let's go ahead and dive in.
Captain's log, stardate 57931.4. The crew is restless. After spending too many months piecing our ship back together, we're finally about to venture out on a new mission. And the crew isn't letting this unprecedented ion storm slow them down. They're ready for something different. I know I am. Perhaps more than any of them. Fortunately, nothing ever stays the same. It's entropy, the nature of the universe. Change is inevitable. And while entropy says order gives way to chaos, in this case, change is good. Our new first officer is en route to the Resolute. Jara Rydek. I know she'll bring a welcome dose of new blood to the crew.
Thanks.
No problem.
I'm not great with flying. But these little shuttles are the worst.
Here's a tip. Don't close your eyes. You'd think that would make it easier, but it only makes it worse. Look out the window, pick a star, and just focus on that.
I'll give it a try. Sorry, I'm a little anxious.
I hadn't noticed.
I'm on my way to my first assignment. When we get to the starbase, I'm transferring on to the Resolute.
So am I.
It won't be easy for Jara to step in at the 11th hour like this. But if she's half the officer I knew she could become when she was a cadet at Starfleet Academy, she'll be the XO this ship needs right now.
I wasn't expected to start like that. So I'll use the L2 to move. Okay. How do I do that? Oh, use the R2 to interact. Like get close to it? Oh, I have to get close.
Starbase on the very edge of Federation space. Long way from home now.
I like that you could do that. So, first impressions, I'm digging the graphics. I mean, I bet it looks phenomenal on the PS5. I have a PS4 going, so we'll see how it goes. Let's go ahead and continue.
Commander? I'm not usually such a nervous wreck, by the way. I actually did well at the Academy.
Oh yeah?
Maybe you've heard of the Torvalin test?
Sounds familiar.
It's a tactical simulator that makes the Kobayashi Maru look like a picnic on Pintaris 5. Anyway, I finished in the top 20. Not just in my class. I mean, all time. In the history of the Academy.
Really? That's quite impressive.
Thank you. It was tough. But you know, I set my mind to it and it paid off.
Please place your hand here. Hold it there for a few seconds. Welcome, Commander Rydek.
Wait, you're Jara Rydek? You absolutely crushed the Torvalin test. You finished in what, like the top 3?
That would be me.
Now I'm really... It's an honor to meet you, Commander. Sorry, I didn't realize before. I just came off the shuttle and was glad to be on solid ground.
Well, now you know. Keep your eyes and ears open and you might pick up on things.
I believe Commander Ermot is expecting you. He's in the concourse just ahead.
See you on the Resolute.
Now, I like the idea that you could roam around, and I know there's a lot of shit you could probably do. I don't want to make this, once again, a long video, but I would definitely do that.
Commander.
Right on. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Yeah. So I'm supposed to find somebody. Okay, could you just a screen here.
If I remember my briefing, Commander Ermot is a Bolian, so I'm looking for someone with blue skin.
Okay, so I get by these people.
You're going to the Resolute too?
Yeah, not the ship I was hoping for.
Why's that?
Well, you haven't heard?
I guess I
Kinda
can't move.
accident. Warp core over.
Oh, you can talk to people. Yeah, man, you can spend a lot of time having fun checking everything out. I'm gonna look for that blue dude. Just for, oh yeah, you could, that'd be cool. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna try to stay on course.
Welcome to the edge of the galaxy, Commander Rydek. I'm Commander Jan Ermot, Operations Officer on the Resolute. Commander? I hope there wasn't too much trouble getting here. This storm isn't making anything easy for us right now.
It was perfectly fine. No trouble at all.
I'm glad to hear it. We're grateful you were able to come fill our first officer vacancy at such short notice. From everything I've read and everything I've heard, we're lucky you were available to us. Coming from a premier starship and all. To our little research vessel.
I'll do my best to live up to expectations.
Oh, I'm sure you'll do just fine. And if I can help in any way, just let me know. USS Resolute. She may not look like much compared to the bigger ships, but as far as science vessels go, she can more than hold her own. And she doesn't look so bad considering 6 months ago she was nearly cracked in half, venting plasma, fighting for her life.
It was an accident?
The equipment malfunction. An accident suggests fault, but no one's to blame. It was a planned test, but the warp core was pushed beyond its limits. It destabilized the dilithium, there was a runaway reaction, and the warp bubble deformed. We thought we could reach a higher resonant frequency, but it was more than she could handle. Cost us our first officer and 22 of our crew. At the end of the day, we're all responsible for each other. That's what it means to be a crew.
I can't even begin to imagine what that must have been like for you. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you. It does weigh heavy. There are some things you can't forget.
Did you lose anyone close to you?
Too many. And to that I'll just say, you have big shoes to fill. Listen, I realize you've known Captain Solano for quite some time. And I'm glad you're ready to bring your best. But I should warn you that when the captain announced you would be the new first officer, there were those who felt it was a mistake, that he should have promoted from within. So you might want to tread lightly at first. Until they come to value your contributions as much as he does.
Thank you. Always good to have a sense for what you're walking into.
I just thought you ought to know.
I appreciate it.
Starfleet has assigned us a high-priority mission to the Hotari region. I'll let the captain brief you on board. I know he's eager to see you.
Will we be mission ready in time?
We have every intention. The crew has been working around the clock to get the ship ready. There's still so much to do.
Stuck. I got just the thing.
Damn, Starfleet's already putting me to work. It's kind of cool though. I'm digging that. Gotta earn your way through the ranks. Sure are working me. Damn it.
Is that?
I thought the thing was totally fried. Nice work, Carter.
Nothing to it, Neil.
And not a moment too soon. The boss wants us down in engineering. Like, now.
Well, guys, I appreciate the hang time. I know you could do a lot of shit here. I can know I can explore stuff. Looking forward to talking to people. Until next time, my fellow gamers, game on. I'm gonna just go ahead and I want to see what's going on over here.
Can you give us some help with the transporter?
Laters.
Fun. What's the problem? We need to test this cargo transporter. I've never been that great with the signal plotting.
I got it. No problem.